Hey there everybody, welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob and we're carrying on with some more Age of Wonders 3. I recorded the last episode, I'm just moving right into the next one here, so this is part of a string or a little marathon that I'm doing on this weekend. So I've got, I pretty much just need to go to the next turn at this point. Most likely this army is going to get attacked by those undead, but they'll get slaughtered, the undead, not my army. They will get absolutely wrecked by my soldiers. And then I'm going to take on that haunted boneyard here pretty soon. Also noticed that there's a nice little channeling. What is that? A sphere or something? I'll be able to pick up too. So we're going to go to the next turn. I'll get a little extra casting points. I'll have Drench the Land ready for my new city that I just put up down here. And we will see what happens. Now, I do need to keep an eye on the rogue because... Yep, he took that city back. So, I'll get it eventually. I don't know whether to send Mogwai's army back after that, or to use this and push forward with Mogwai's army while leaving a small group here to deal with the crows if they come this way. Mogwai's army could probably really do a lot on their own, but I don't want them to get caught in a bad spot. The idea is I need to keep pressure on the enemy, keep them fighting me elsewhere so that they're not fighting me on my turf. And the nice thing is that my cities over here have their own defenders because they're still just vassals, so I don't really need to worry about them right now. Okay, this is the Arkhan battle I was waiting for. These guys should get absolutely destroyed. But let's get everyone together first. Now, I desperately need healing for some of these units, so let's get started with that. We'll probably give that Shock Trooper Bestow Iron Heart as well. See if we can lure that Titan into just like rushing right at me. That would be nice. Okay, here he comes. Looks like he wants to come in first, so that's fine. Once he goes down, everything else is easy. There, get everyone else out of his way. I would rather not be disgusting him. Why is he disgusted? Who's the disgusting one here? It's not the Orc Priest, is it? Is it the Butcher? Oh, yeah, there he is. Okay, it's that big beetle. Who can move here safely. Okay. Alright, go after the big orc. There you go. Okay, and then the rest should be easy. I'm going to probably just take him down with the Theocrat. If I could turn him around and flank him, that would be great. I might almost really don't need to, but I think I will try to do that anyway. Mostly because there's not really a lot else for the priest to do in a battle against a bunch of undead. Not the orc priest. So we'll just do this. And you know what? With that damage being done, the knight could easily finish it off. So I might actually just charge my Theocrat at the archers along with the Shock Trooper. You know, I think that sounds like fun. Let's go on a little trip. I'm gonna take you. Devastating charge this guy. Oh, of course, he barely survives. Okay. You know, I don't mind leveling that unit up. That's fine because they get they can freeze stuff, get inflict freezing at a certain rank. I think it's their gold rank. Yeah, inflict freezing cold. So if I do this, I can actually soften that unit up enough to where... And I left the knight kind of in the way, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. Soften that unit up enough to where this guy can easily kill it. And then kill or hit the one next to him. Which then allows this one, which is wounded, and you know what, I actually won't do that because he's wounded. I really need healing. They're in a Theocrat army with all this healing and they still just can't get enough. Oh, he's gonna hurt my goblin or the orc next to him. Ice Nova. Get away. Do I have healing back yet? Yes, I do. Okay, well, you still need it, so enjoy that. And I'm going to try to get in the face of that other archer, if I can. You know what? I'm going to do this. They can't move now. They can't do anything. So that may give me time to get another healing off pretty easily, which I think the knights could use. Speaking of, we'll let them get the finishing hit there. They get ever closer to strong will, and that's always good. Okay, so I'll just wait until healing is back. May as well just... Oh, I probably should be using, like, Touch by Faith, or really any abilities I can use to... I could throw a chicken. That would probably kill him. Okay, can't do that. That's fine. Healing's ready again, so just give the healing to him and then finish them off. So thanks for helping me patch up my army, guys. That was good. Alright, I know I lost that city. New items are arriving all over the place. This goes there. Let's take care of all these real quick. Boots of Forestry. Good for the Sorcerer. I am probably going to just sell the Arctic Walking Boots. I don't really see myself using them. Hey, the Rogue finally got his Strong Will hat. Headgear item. That's great. And the Druid got the sandals that I'm probably going to give to the Dreadnought. It might be good practice for me to, like, just have the shoes and switch them out at the end of every turn, if I can remember to micro that on the Druid every turn. Does the Dreadnought actually have shoes of his own right now? No, he doesn't, but he's getting... Oh, wait, no, he's getting the leggings. So he doesn't actually need those shoes. Okay, I think what I will do with the Druid is actually keep both those. I'll keep both those, because... These are good for fighting, and then I just need to remember to switch to Bringer of Goodwill at the end of every turn, which I honestly will probably forget to do, because that's just how I roll. But I will try, at least. Just going to have that pendant, so I may as well throw that on here. She's not really going to need the fire ring. I guess it's not bad. It'll give her fire immunity. I end up with 120% fire protection, but it's fine. Actually, especially with the Fire Rogue event going on, that's really fine. Okay. I can finish all this stuff off. Could get another, I could get a Goblin Skewer. You know what, I'm gonna try to get one of those Bards, that would be nice. Get that human Bard right there. That's the target here, I think. Do I want no... No, wait, we definitely don't want No Mercy. Or we definitely don't want to let them run. We do want no mercy, because if we let them run, I won't have a chance at getting the bard, and then that's less units I can convert in the long run. Alright, need more healing, because we pretty much always do right now. Now that bard will try to charm my guys, so I need to be mindful of that, and probably, since it only has a range of 3, pull everyone back as much as I possibly can. That way they have to come really close to me to do it. Who are you guys? Oh, they're going after her. Okay. Go help her out. Alright, these, that's the bard right there. That's the one I want to convert, so I'll go ahead and throw the curse now. It didn't work, so I'll have to try again in a couple turns. Let's get this, boar off of me. And then you can go over there and help deal with the skewers. The knight's more useful on this side of the battlefield. Particularly against that human. You know what? I'm not gonna... Wait, do you have mind control immunity? You have strong... Okay, at least she's got strong will, so she can't be converted. But it will probably try to convert something else, which would be annoying because I gotta wait an extra turn to curse it. And I don't want it to... It'll probably go after the orc, honestly. I bet. Okay, so I'm just gonna charge this guy now from this angle. Get rid of him. He's not sitting there critting me with arrows. And I will spread everyone out so that when she does convert something, if it's a melee unit, it can't hurt anything else. Hopefully it just fails. That would make things a lot easier. Okay, it failed. Alright, now she can't use that for another turn, so she'll shoot again, and we'll have another chance to try to... You know what? Right now, I probably should just focus on healing, I guess. In fact, I'm going to bestow Iron Heart on this guy. And then let the knight get another kill, because I think that would be really good. So I really want him to level up and get strong will for himself. And best thing I could probably do is actually rush her, because she can't sprint. So I could rush her with this guy, damage a bit, as long as he doesn't crit. You know what, I'm just gonna take the bows. I'm not gonna risk critting it. Alright, guys. Really need that curse to work, please. She can't charm more than once per battle, so you know what? I'm gonna sit here for as long as it takes to do this. As long as my units are taking damage, that's fine. I can heal it. Eventually, that curse is going to work. And she's actually leveling herself up for me, so I guess that's fine. Although that level may have made her harder to... No. Oh, come on! 55%! Just give it to me. Let's go. She can't charm again. She's just stuck there. That doesn't really do anything, but... Ow. Okay, now you need to heal yourself. There, finally got it. Okay, then I need to remember, because I don't need to remember to put you next to her. And now try. Got it, okay, cool. My gosh, she was a stubborn one. And a tiger and 55 gold. I am just gonna take the money. And look at all my money now. I'm at 2,300 gold. This is very good. And have a dragon. My very first fire dragon is done. This is awesome. Okay. I definitely want to stack that with the druid. Let's first check. Let me check my cave entrances first, because the fire rogue event is officially underway. So nothing here. And I actually probably should skip turn. I think I did. So there's nothing up there. There is nothing down here. Race governance for dragons. Let me take a quick look at this. Flamers get more health. All shrines in draconian cities are cheaper to build. I don't anticipate I'll be using flamers, so we'll take the cheaper shrines. If it saves me even just a little bit of money, that's fine, because the other one will just be irrelevant. Okay, enter again, and check. All those cities have join offers. They don't matter right now. In fact, now would be a really bad time to do that because of the fire rogue. Oh, I did get my shock item for her too, so that's good. I'm gonna clear this. The bard can lag behind, that's fine. Actually, let's get anyone who can do elemental damage in here so I can make this a straight line, which would include you, and actually really just you. Nobody else does element. The big beetle, I guess, does poison and could use healing, actually. And the knight I'll bring just because he needs to level. I just need to get through in a straight line, and the bard is kind of slowing me down. All right, move on, Nanhild. I will auto this, or I mean, I will not auto this. The thought crossed my mind, but these things, if they get lucky with those stuns, can cause a lot of problems. Okay, that's gonna be minimum 4 damage times 3, so not a guaranteed kill. What I need to do is what I typically do with these things is opening up one unit to their attacks and then letting them just kind of beat the crap out of that unit. So I think in this case, I'm actually going to have Nanhild bestow Iron Heart on herself while everybody else defends. They should all kind of gather around Nanhild, flank her like 20 times, but she'll have extra resistance, and she's already got quite a bit. So they'll all phase in, hit Nanhild a bunch, and then I'll just be able to massively counterattack. I'm going to leave this guy to where he's adjacent to 2 spaces next to Nanhild, so that possibly when they phase in there, they will, no, I'm going to do the same thing over here with the Frost Queen, so that when they phase in, they take a little damage, because they will probably occupy 5 of those 6 spaces. And make first one of them, just to slow one down. Nope. Okay, oh crap, they're gonna go after the orc now. I didn't even think about that. Okay, well, I can mitigate that to some extent. 2 might go after the orc now. Okay, that's fine. Shouldn't have thrown that curse. Okay. Shouldn't be hard to get them off of me now. I am going to build up a charge for these ones. Try to kill them in one hit. Oh, they don't get charge. I was thinking the Frost Queens got charge, but they do not. Go around. Thank you. Wish you could sprint. That's okay. What can you do? You know what? Just take the hit and then fry him from a distance. Okay, got even more casting points, which makes me feel pretty safe about going ahead and casting wetlands now before I forget to do that on my brand new Goblin City right here. That's perfect. And maybe we'll do... What is my mana cap at? I've been kind of close to it for a while, if not hitting it. I need to just do more manual wetlands conversion. I might actually just do another wetlands, now that I think of it. Another one of those drench the land spells on this same turn if Mogwai doesn't need his casting points for anything else, because I could use one to just get a big swath of area here, and then I can just fill in the rest with the normal terraforming. Okay, Fire Dragon is done. We have 2,000 gold ready to go. We're just hurrying production on these things. Just getting a full stack in 5 turns now. The Druid is going to stay here with her dragon friends. And whatever other units are like the highest tier right now. So the Big Beetle, and then I guess these guys. And these can go with the other units. I'm going to leave these guys here with them right now. And just hold ground until the fire event, I'm sure, is not affecting me. Maybe just a few turns. Okay, you can dig this out right here. Okay, select a skill to research. Hero Slaying is a strategic spell. I think I might have gotten through my Empire upgrades, and if I have, that means... Wait, is the draft? That's a strategic spell. That's a nice one, but they would disjunct it almost right away. I think it might be time for me to just run down and get all the unit production upgrades, probably. Combat, 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 combat. That's strategic and strategic. Garrison's Honor is an Empire upgrade. But not really the most useful one. Because I really shouldn't be... It's more of like a defensive one, and I really shouldn't be playing defense that much. I think it's time to just get the unit production stuff done and out of the way, which I could probably fly through all that pretty fast. Okay, good. I got this done. That needs to upgrade. No, not raise. I keep almost doing that. Upgrade to Stone Fortress immediately. The guy's out of movement for this turn. I need to get a city on that as soon as possible to get the borders big enough to reach that. So that, I think, is 1 turn away. Okay, great. This city finished migration, so that is all. Did I get Hepatopia? Yes, I did. All right, that's awesome. Plus 100 base happiness. That is probably part of the reason why my gold income jumped up so much. That is really nice. Okay. Now, there was 2 ravens there. Where does that cave entrance go? Right there, which leads to a potentially vulnerable spot. This city is gonna produce merchandise for now. I think I think Mogwai's army needs to head back that way. Because that cave, although this is nice, that cave entrance is strategically pretty important. And I would rather push along the road from there so I can get back that way quickly if I need to. Because I know there was 2 ravens that came in, but they came in pretty quickly, which makes me think the frostling may be close by. And they came from the west along that road, so the frostling's probably in that direction. So that's the direction I think Mogwai should probably be heading. So I think it is time for me to split some units off here. Mogwai's army is going to remain in this composition, I think. I like that setup. These guys are going to be fine on their own. I'm going to leave them here, and they can always retreat if they need to. But I am going to split up a little bit. These guys may need a retreat if like a big group comes after me, but I think it'll be a little while. I more just want them here to kind of keep an eye on things for now, to make sure like a little scout doesn't come in. But Mogwai's army is largely self-sustaining at this point, I think. They're pretty dang good. And if I can get that city back and have a little line of sight, I should be okay. Goblin Outpost is done. That's the one I just cast Wetlands on. So I would say build housing, most likely. What are they? Getting 150 population growth? Oh, they're at 443, okay. I might go ahead and just get a storehouse, because I can get that in 2 turns. And then... You know what I'm going to do here? I'm just going to boost the city's growth as much as I can, like right now. So, I'll go ahead and terraform, because I got a ton of mana. So I will do a little more terraforming here just to get the edges as wetlands as well. So there, and then I can't do it to that Barrens for some reason, which is odd. I don't know why. Maybe because I have a unit on it? That seems strange. It says target. Oh, you can't change it on a location that has a unit on it. Okay, I didn't realize that. So yeah, I'll go ahead and build the storehouse and then produce housing from that point forward until the city gets really big. Speaking of cities that need to get big, this one really does. I might need to start thinking about raising that fort. Maybe on the next turn, because this city is going to grow in 1 turn. And then I'll need to convert more land to wetlands, raise the fort, and probably build a storehouse, because I'd rather have this in the city's borders. It's going to be in the city's borders eventually. I still need to do something about that Castle of the Lich King too. That's really something Mogwai kind of needs to deal with, or anyone with the Runestone of Cold Fury. Alright, Nipok Orc Town is a little bigger now. I was planning on making troops with enchanted armor here, I think. And for now, until those dragons are done, I want to keep the production on merchandise up, because now we're getting dragons every turn. So I'll kind of just cycle through everything. And I'm not seeing any fire rogue units as I'm cycling through them, so far so good. Like I said, they should all be above ground right now, but they can come underground, which can be a problem. Yeah, you guys stay on merch as well. I was kind of thinking about building a unit up there, but these armies will be enough to defend if the Fire Rogue event triggers. Also, there is a Runestone of Cold Fury here, which I might be able to take advantage of if I send an army up that way to grab that and then go back. But I don't know. I might actually just wait until I've got some Spirit Dragons to clear that, because I should be able to get them fairly quickly after I'm done with the Fire Dragons, depending on what my money needs are. For the time being, we'll send you guys can continue along the road going back towards that city, and maybe Park it right there for now. Just keep an eye out for fire rogue stuff. There is that dungeon they could clear, actually. Maybe I should go over there and do that. Kind of need some healing, though. Alright, got my scout here. Keep going towards where I think the druid, or the rogue probably is. Oh, free mana. Okay. That just means more terraforming, which I'm going to definitely do. And I know I've already checked above that cave entrance. You are fine here for now. And you guys are okay there. That's also loose dirt. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll just dig all that out with him. Oh, he still had movement. Okay, I can flood fields now. Whoops. Didn't mean to click on that. Okay, now where was I going to build this city? I think the plan was right here. Then I'll probably need to drench the land again on the next turn if I do that. That is going to be a goblin. Well, right now it's just going to be a fort, so that's fine. It can wait. I think I want it here because it'll reach that a little faster. But now that I think about it, it kind of makes more sense to have it like on this side of everything. Maybe here? Let me do Control G to get that grid back. How far away is that gold mine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of like this nice central spot here. Maybe go down a little bit more just to get further away from that city's borders. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm gonna go with this spot right here. Oh wait, no. I thought this over already. I want a barrier on this river. That's what I want. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That will reach. Trading post will reach. Everything will reach. I want a fort here. And now you, goblin, can dig and help pay for the fort. Thank you. Alright, back to the Theocrat that I got a bit distracted from. We'll pair the good fighters up with her. And I want that knight in for XP reasons. I don't really need the Orc Priest in on this one, so I will probably bring those units that are just more fighters than anything else. And please, fingers crossed, give me some sort of a flying mount. I really need a flying mount out of a structure somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. Closely matched, huh? I doubt it. Let's fight. 2 Arkhan Titans in here, so we'll be a little tougher, but I think they're overestimating their strength a bit. At least those curses failed. Actually, that would have kind of sucked if they had cursed the knight. Okay, so we have 2 Titans, and I think I can get both of them to go after the same unit. Oh, he got majorly cursed, so 59 out of 91. I will go ahead and bestow Ironheart on him right now. Give him some defense, because that one's probably going to run after him. I need to get everybody on this side of that barrier. It'd be okay if he went after the shock trooper. In fact, it'd be okay enough with that that I will leave the shock trooper here. No, I think he needs to go inner space. We'll leave the shock trooper here. That's fine. And hopefully those Titans come running in ahead of everybody else. Okay, that is exactly what they did. Alright, that orc by himself can probably take that Titan, but he is going to do a lot of damage back to me, even with martial arts, so still should be cautious. This one, I think the Theocrat can kind of melt. I'm going to turn him around first, though. So we'll use the Berserkers to do that. And you can finish him. Actually, might let the Knight finish him so that I can heal. The Knight should be able to handle him just fine. Or he could just charge the Revenant Archer and practically one-shot it. I might not one-shot it. Okay, I'll do this. Do that. The Knight took a nasty hit there, so I will go ahead and heal him for the 25 health that healing, or the 20 health that healing does. And I'm gonna try to help out the shock trooper, but I actually don't think I can. Well, I could take a hit from that thing, because the shock trooper doesn't take multiple, but I also don't want to run the big beetle in and get disgusting stench all over everything either, so I might... Wait, they've got guard breaker, don't they? They do, I think. I'm like 90% sure they do. Yeah, they do. But so do I, so I think the attacker here wins. Does leave the orc a bit vulnerable, but I think he will be okay. And then now you can run in back here. Just charge him and finish him off. Nope, don't stand next to other units. Okay, now that there's 2 Titans down, everything else should come pretty easy. Move you here, and we'll just let Nanhild get some XP, join in the fighting, instead of just being on support all the time. I really want that unit dead. And that works out very nicely. Hopefully I have healing back on the next turn. Not quite. I'm going to pull back with these guys and wait for healing to come back so I can at least get that off once on somebody, and then Touched by Faith I need to use as well, so... Alright, you guys are now in a lot of trouble. Healing I want on the Big Beetle, who is probably the most beat up unit that I currently have. And you could just crit him for an easy kill. Traveler's Boots of Expedient Hiking. More boots that I don't really need. Poison Dagger, that's not bad. In fact, that's probably better than the weapon she's using. Doesn't really help much against undead, but still nice to have. Pretty much everybody's got a melee weapon now, except for the sorcerer. Actually, the item with hero slaying might be good for him. Yeah, because I think that gives him hero slaying even on his melee attack, so that I think I will send to the sorcerer. Seems like a good choice for him. The Boots of Expedient Hiking, I don't foresee anyone really making much use of at this point. Maybe it'll be handy to have Forestry on a whim if I need it, but... I don't know. I guess you can hold on to them for now. I might sell those later. Okay, I'm getting very close to that Tigran city. So my minions following behind. Could actually hit those haste berries and possibly get there on the next turn. I think I could. I think Nanhild's army could make it. Praise the Leader Festival. Hey, that's actually where some of my extra money came from. Oh, you know what? That's fine. Nipuk grew into a town. And that's going to need barons for the most part. Yeah, this is another one where still stick with merch for now. Okay, I'm at the end of the turn. Everybody has moved. I still have 65 casting points, so I probably want to convert more land to wetlands, which I'm going to actually do on that fort as soon as it's done. Do I have another settler on the way down? No, I don't, actually. So I probably am going to need to make yet another goblin settler in my capital after this. Because I know one is going there, and that's probably the first one I'll do. But I know there was somewhere in particular I was looking at casting wetlands on right now. And now I'm having trouble remembering where it was. Or maybe I was just going to use it here and then use a bunch of mana to... You know what? That's probably what I was going to do. Oh, I could put it on there. It's 12 per space, though, if you do it manually. So that's 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. It's still slightly cheaper, but I can get a bigger bang for my buck over here. So we'll do flood fields. No, not flood fields. We'll do drench the land. And I can get a lot more tiles doing it over here than I could get over there. This is, I think, where the maximum benefit currently is. So I'll do that. And then I may as well start casting it again. But in the meantime, I'm going to probably flood fields. You know what? I actually am going to need it here to get the center tile of that, so that's fine. I could get more barons in the Dragon City. I'll get that in a second. But for now, we go ahead and flood more fields. Got something in my throat. Up here, this is where I needed it. There we go. Oh gosh, I just lost my voice in the middle of my recording. That's not good. Hopefully that goes away in a minute. Alright, I want to kind of try to leave a shape that would be good for wetlands here, so I think I'm going to leave... Actually, wetlands would reach that and that. I actually need to cancel those, but I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't actually stop that once it's started, unfortunately. Alright, well, I'll get the rest later. There's more fields I could flood in my capital. But I'm down to 232 mana, so I'll leave it there for now. The capital's already at cheerful status anyway, so I think I'm good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next turn. And we will see what happens next. Hopefully no fire rogue surprises. I think the area I want to kind of watch is right here right now. Because wouldn't be surprised if fire rogue units went after this city. But as nice as this city is, because it has a grand palace, my other city over here is really the one I need to watch because it's near the cave entrance. And I don't have any units watching the bottom side of that cave entrance. So that would be bad if something came through there. Honestly, if I had one more fast unit... I mean, I got the big beetle here. I wouldn't mind just dropping really any units from Mogwai's army with less than 36 movement. So maybe just adding that big beetle back in and dropping the butcher and the blight doctor, because they're kind of slowing me down. But I need one more up here. Oh, really, guys? Okay. I will auto that. I cannot auto this. Oh crap, it's not even bringing in my defenders to help. That is not a battle I can win. These aren't fire rogue units, those are. Oh, these guys came from a nearby Eldritch pit. Well, that sucks. There goes that chariot. Oh, I just had cast spells and auto combat. Like, okay, looks like I didn't do it though, so don't want to do that. Alright, these guys are fire rogue units, and they will be very easy to handle, I think. But I want to do manual anyway, because I can go for that charm. Okay, so let's get you guys down here. And actually, I need to try to level up this cavalry too. That's another thing I have to do. So primarily try to kill things with the cavalry if I can. And try to charm something if I can. After a heck of a lot of weakening. Somebody is really beat up over there. Who are you? Goblin Butcher. You know what, dude? I'm just gonna quick dash you right away. You really need some health. I'll use him up there to maybe just be a distraction. Although he won't really draw fire from the... He won't draw fire from these guys because he's completely immune to their attacks. Alright, the flyer is lining up for an attack on the giant. The others... Don't know why I'm having trouble speaking all of a sudden. The others are on their way. I think I'm going to just kind of back off most of these units. Leave the cavalry in a position where they can at least do something. And I'm going to hang on to Quick Dash for now, because I may need it in a second. Also, you guys need to be somewhere where you can at least weaken something. So I think a setup kind of just with units scattered around, sort of like this, would be okay. That knight's already got strong will, so actually I'm going to move him behind, because he doesn't really need to be in the middle of things as much. Ow. Move him back. They're very vulnerable to elemental attacks. Okay. Draconian Flyer is on fire, which lowers its morale at least. I don't think that lowers its resistance. Oh, it does lower its resistance. Okay, this is good for me. I'm going to weaken him as well. And I could try to do additional... You know what? I am going to try that. I think I can get a little bit better odds of converting that guy. But I don't mind my fire giant taking a few hits, which I guess I'm okay with. Those guys can spit. That's annoying. I don't have anybody else over here with a range attack other than my rogue. Alright. I kind of did this wrong. But that's okay. I think maybe I can just charge him anyway. Taking a hit in retaliation wouldn't be too bad. It would actually give him a little extra XP, so I guess I'm okay with that. And then you can come over here and just finish it. The knight can go in and finish that one. The giant can... Well, since my rogue doesn't really need to do anything right now, well, I guess he needs to quick dash somebody. You know what? I could quick dash the knight and then finish this unit off with the knight. That'll work. And then you can eat up that flyer's movement points, please. Oh, you can't because it's facing the wrong way. That is less than ideal. Well, that could go after an awful lot of stuff and do a decent amount of damage in the process. I don't think it would kill anything, though. No, it might kill that... Oh, it might kill my human cavalry if it went after that. If it got flank attacks. Which I don't know whether it would or not. I think I am okay. I really would like to pick up another flyer, so... Oh, I shouldn't have left the giant there. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, the knight, he was probably just going to attack the knight anyway because he couldn't move without taking an attack of opportunity. Alright, that's another fire dragon done. First order of business is to make sure that there is always room for another. So let's toss out the next least valuable unit. We'll send the warg away. Fire dragon, hurry production. Don't mean to work you guys to death, but this is really important. Pendant of the Lightworker. Okay, she got her new pendant. And all that she's really missing is a flying mount. I still am really struggling to find one of those. Okay, I'm gonna right-click all those joint offers. I did get my new settler in my capital. I think I need one more. So I will pay the money to get another one of those. That one is going straight over here. Drench the Land is ready, and I'm going to need to probably use it now. I think I'm going to go ahead and build a road a little. I don't know. I don't know if it's time quite yet, because I still am not done making those dragons, and I'm probably going to want to hurry. Well, I don't have to hurry spirit dragons. I'll probably just let them kind of build over time. But the fire dragons are the ones that I guess are just the most important right now, so I'll stick with the current plan there. And I will not start building roads yet. But I think I'm going to send this builder back down this way, so that when I do start building roads, he's in a good position to do so. Can select another research, get mounted archers done. Domain invasion at several different places, and it's probably all fire rogue related. Oh dang, that's a phoenix. Oh, there's production resources there, I didn't see those. Too bad those are mind control immunity, as far as I know. Wait. No, they're not. They're a monster. Well, Mogwai's army can't charm or convert it anyway. I thought they had mind control immunity, but maybe not. Dang, man, if I could convert them. Oh, they have 100% spirit protection. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, so yeah, you can't get them until you can, unless you can somehow lower that spirit protection. That army's probably not really well suited to dealing with that. I think Mogwai's army may have to come back and deal with that. But I want Mogwai's army to go up the other way. You know what? These guys should be fine, actually. If that Phoenix came after them, because the only other thing it's got is the hatchling. Now, granted, the Phoenix does have a nasty AoE fire breath attack, though. That could be a problem. How far can they reach? They can't actually quite reach the city or reach that army on their next turn. Which gives me another turn to heal and maybe produce an orc unit. Including one that has polearm, like a Black Knight. Yeah, let's just go ahead and throw a Black Knight in the mix over here. You guys can sit directly on the city, and Mogwai can keep doing what he's doing. Because I really, really want to keep an eye on this cave entrance up here. Okay, the ravens are just sitting on it, which is fine by me. Alright, back to Uto, which should stay on merchandise for now. This city just grew, so I need to... I think it's time to destroy that fort. Alright, then I can start focusing more growth in on this city. It's a village now, but it's going to grow again pretty soon. And then after that, I think it'll be time to build a storehouse. So, let's open the spell book real quick before I forget to do this, and flood any fields here that I can. Here we go. Okay, that should do it for now. That'll help that city grow a little faster, and then as long as it's, you know, getting gold income, I can produce merchandise and get even more out of it, which is why I went ahead and raised that now that this is, well, in its territory. Plus, the fort was constricting its growth a bit, and I don't want that. Drench the Land is ready to cast, and I am not going to cast it yet. Wait, actually, I probably can. Well, I'll finish everything else, just to be on the safe side. And I'll keep clicking through these. I'm not seeing anything that I didn't notice before item arrived, so the Dreadnought has pants now. That's good. Very modest. I am going to actually sit in this city. I'm really hoping they don't go after that fort, but they might. Oh, crap. Bandits might, actually. They may pillage that, actually. Alright, you know what? Let's abandon that idea. We're going back this way, for now at least. Because I may need to get there. I think the bandits might actually just raise that fort, which is going to suck, because it's going to take away some of my casting points, but that's not much I can do about that. I guess I still have the builder nearby that built that in the first place, so let's enter and then go back down. Check for end turn. Go through all my scouts here. This one, I think, needs to go southwest. Okay, perfect. Hasteberry is at a good time, actually. That's nice. Okay, that is a overworld rogue city spotted, as well as their leader. We can get a good look at this guy, who has 110 casting points. Holy crap, okay. He's got Good Slayer, Festival of Evil, all that nice stuff. Mind Control Immunity, Poison Mastery. Shield of the Unfazed Mercenary. That's a good item if I remember right. Mogwai could make use of that. Unfortunately, this lone scout's not going to be able to kill him, but I know where he is now. And probably... well, we'll see. I might try to run away. You know what? I can get on the water. Oh, he's got a mount too that I want. How far away is he from Mogwai? Not too far. You know what? Yeah. I think Mogwai is going to start pushing a little more. Let's see if I can sneak these guys out of here. And put those guys on hold, knowing that Black Knight's coming on the next turn. Pop them up, don't see anything, go back down and check off the turn. Alright, any more I can dig here? Just a little bit. Those guys still need to stay there for now. The aircraft's getting close, but it's not quite time to move yet. Okay, that's all dirt right there. Yeah, get rid of that. We'll just open this all up. In fact, that's good because it's more barons for the dragons. Makes them a bit happier. Probably need to go over to the other side. You know what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, before I forget, let's open my spell book and sow salt here. Whoops, I right-clicked instead of left-clicking. Sow salt here. And those are all barons, but it's like that beach look of barons. In fact, that's the only one I can get. So we'll just sow salt on that. And give the dragons any reason they can to be happy, since I'm kind of working them to death. Nothing down here in the southeast. So all is clear. The only tunnel I don't have an eye on is the one closest to Mogwai. Now this I definitely need to make sure that I don't dig all the way through. This is fine, but anything else over here would open up a southern path right into my territory that I definitely don't want to open up yet. So I have to be very careful with how I'm using that guy and try not to misclick or anything. Alright, now if I hit that, Nanhild's army can get the Tigran city on this turn. I think I want to bring the priest with me. Can you reach that? I might be able to charm a couple units out of this, but I don't want to. I need to know what's in there first. I think I'm just going to use the priest and not like overdo it, because I want to bring her along and try to charm something on top of the priest converting something, but there's probably going to be a decent amount of Tigrans in there, and I can only really get one group in on this. So the Frostling Ice Queen is nice, but I think she might have to sit this one out because of her fire vulnerabilities. She does do frost damage, though, which is nice. She kind of is a glass cannon counter. I want him for leveling up. I would prefer to keep the Big Beetle because he's just good. The Butcher is good against the Sphinxes. I have a hard time deciding who to leave here, but I think it's just going to have to be the, it's probably going to have to be the Butcher just because he's lowest tier in this group. And I really want the priest with me for cursing, which, if I remember correctly, checks against poison, not spirit, so it's just as likely to work on Tigrans. Alright, you guys go. Alright. Thought I was going to sneeze there for a second, but it's gone now. Sneezing and losing my voice in one episode. I must be doing great. I'm actually going to call this one here, though. I'm a little bit over for this one as well, so like I said, there will be one more episode after this one, and then I'm going to probably stop recording for the day. So if you've got comments, again, if you think I might get to it, hold off and maybe leave those on the next episode, the one that comes immediately after this one. And that's just going to be my kind of normal routine now as I'm recording on Saturdays if I'm doing multiple episodes at once. So, but feel free to leave comments regardless. I will read everything. I just may not reply to it here. And aside from that, I'll just say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Jimbro, Tarsak, and Tibian Army. Thanks so much, everybody.